Hi there, Scioto County Daily News. I'm Evan Green, and today I am here with my dear friend Gary Jenkins, an Eagle Scout, soon to be Eagle Scout, and we're here in front of the 1810 house. Gary, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, and then tell us a little bit about this 1810 house.
Hello, my name is Gary Jenkins. I'm a Boy Scout in Troop 43 out of Friendship, Ohio. I'm currently working on the coveted rank of Eagle. Eagle requires you to do a rather large and extensive project in your community. I have chosen the 1810 house. We're buying 19 window blinds to put in the windows to help protect the artifacts that are stored here. We're buying and installing 3 air conditioner units, and we're going to refurbish their back shed that they store part of their artifacts in. So a lot going on here, and we're really hoping to give back to the community. The total cost of this project, as we're estimating, is around $2,500. So,
now, can you elaborate a little bit into the history of this house and why it's so important to our community in the first place?
So the 1810 house was owned by the Kenny's family, and Kenny's moved up here from Alexandria Point in 1810, and they built this beautiful home. Now, the front of the home that you see today was not actually the original part of the home. The home faced that way. It faced the opposite way that you see now, not towards the street, because it was built before the street was here. And so that's kind of a neat tidbit that most people don't know. The house also has an extension on the back that was built in 1812, 2 years after the 1810 house was built.
So, as you're doing this restoration project, what are some of the challenges you've come up with so far, and what are some of the steps you've had to take?
So there's an extensive paperwork process when someone goes to apply to be an Eagle Scout. The very first thing is you have to make a proposal. So the proposal has to be approved by the beneficiaries, which would be the 1810 house, Scioto County Historical Society. And then it has to be approved by the council, which is the large scouting organization that I'm working with. And then my Scoutmasters and the units board all have to approve the project. And then there's little snags along the way. You see things that you can't do. You have to have certain permits, and there's certain things the beneficiaries want, and there's certain things that your scout troop might not want you to try to work on. They don't want to break things, and there's a lot of insurance and safety things. The Boy Scouts have a 15-page regulation pamphlet. You can't be over 6 feet high on a ladder. There's so many different rules and regulations, and you've got to really dig deep into all of those things and really study the material.
So you've told us about the history of the house, but what is your history with the house? What made you want to do this project in the first place?
So there are many things to consider when doing an Eagle project, and I looked at various different projects and various different options. And I was scrolling through Facebook one afternoon, and I see the 1810 house, and it just seemed like it needed a little bit of TLC, tender love and care, or I say TLG, tender love and Gary, but it needed that little boost, and it's something that is the whole community can be proud of and come together and it's history, and I want to preserve this history and help to be part of this history of this fantastic, beautiful home.
So do you currently have a date set on when the restoration will take place?
So the restoration will take place in early August. We're planning the first to second weekend of August. That is subject to change, but around that time period.
And what are some of the things you plan on doing in between now and then in order to get this restoration on its feet?
So we're currently fundraising. We're in the fundraising stage of the project. We've raised about half the money needed for this restoration, and we're visiting local businesses. We have 3 sponsorship levels. We have bronze, silver, and gold, and anything over $100 will get your name in the paper, the newspaper, on Scioto County Daily News, and then on the Troops Facebook page and my personal Facebook page to thank you for helping us restore this phenomenal building.
So if someone wants to reach out to you and they're a local business owner and they're interested in maybe helping you become a sponsor for this project, what should they do to reach out to you?
So they can reach out to me on my private Facebook at Gary Jenkins, or they can contact me at 740-550-1525.
All right, well, Gary, this is certainly a wonderful project. We are going to have some videos and photos taken around the house that you can look at on the Scioto County Daily News page. If you want to stay invested in this project, you can follow Gary Jenkins on his personal social medias. And with all that out of the way, thank you so much for your time, Gary, and I really hope this project goes well.
Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure being here.